second round of U.S. strikes on Venezuela has been called off, according to President Trump. He made the announcement overnight in a truth post, saying the release of political prisoners is a sign of goodwill. All of this comes ahead of the president's meeting today with oil executives about new Venezuelan investments. Take a listen.
We've taken $4 billion worth of oil in one day, and that'll increase. They're going to make a lot of money, and Venezuela's going to get some of that money, and we're going to get some of that money, and we brought stability to the region.
The first shipments of Venezuela crude oil could hit Texas ports as early as next week, but there's lots of pushback on this, including Texas's own oil industry. NewsNation's Xavier Walton joins us from Dallas this morning. Xavier, who exactly stands to win big from this dramatic shift in energy policy?
Markie, good morning. Well, it remains to be seen, but as of right now, where I'm standing, it's looking like the first group could be, obviously, these refineries. Shipping trackers actually show Venezuelan crude on its way to the Gulf Coast, where refineries, not just here in Texas, but also along the Gulf Coast in Louisiana, really are built to handle heavy oil just like this. And, you know, with that said, these complex refineries, you know what, they stand among the first companies to benefit from Venezuelan oil arrivals. The Gulf Coast refineries that have spent years tooling up for this, you know, they look poised and ready to win big, getting cheaper, heavier crude oil that could boost their margins. But for Texas drillers, yeah, not so much. The immediate headache, still oil prices. Shell executives warn too much of that Venezuelan oil could undercut American producers, hurt their bottom line, and in the long run, you know what, create unwanted competition. Texas Congressman Brian Babin, who has, you know, several heavy crude refineries in his district, says if Venezuelan oil is going to flow again, it should be refined on American soil by American workers, strengthening American energy dominance. Now, those Shell leaders argue his policy would contradict America First energy goals, which obviously has been something they've been touting in this administration for quite some time now.
And speaking of the administration, Xavier, the president is set to meet with big oil executives today. What's he trying to lock in, and what should people watch for next?
Well, there's a lot at stake here with this meeting on a Friday, and what should people watch for? First off, sources are telling us, NewsNation, that, you know, 2 out of the 3 big U.S. oil companies, so Chevron and Exxon, as well as other major producers, are going to be present at the White House discussing Venezuela production, and also the potential for some sanction changes remains to be seen. But also, you want to watch for whether the federal government moves on Chevron's export licenses to expand its Venezuela footprint, or if it sets rules for who can actually produce, sell, and buy, you know, this Venezuelan oil. The Trump administration says it's already started marketing the oil globally and is ready to take over indefinitely.
All proceeds from the sale of Venezuelan crude oil and products will first settle in U.S.-controlled accounts, and those funds will be dispersed for the benefit of the American people and the Venezuelan people at the discretion of the United States government.
So with all eyes on this meeting later on today, President Trump also says he's going to be meeting with Venezuela's opposition leader, I should say, Maria Corina Machado. That's also supposed to be happening next week.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.